Hey team, I just wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys for a second. Um, One thing that I just started doing the last couple of months, I think this is going to help some of you. It's something that I've really just started doing probably 2 or 3 months ago. Um, I'm talking about uh, end of the month, new beginning type stuff. So, um, I started getting, there were a few months where I had really hard months. I wasn't signing people up. I may have had people falling off, or I wasn't adding new customers, or whatever my goal was, I wasn't reaching it. And I would get I'm super like self-motivated, driven. I get goals in my head. If I don't reach them, I get super disappointed in myself. And, I am a hard worker. I'm always doing stuff, so I feel like, why isn't this happening for me? Why isn't it, happening as fast as I want? Or what am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm constantly doing that if things aren't going the way that I want. So I had some really hard months. My first hard month, I was so upset with myself. I was disappointed. I felt like I worked really hard and still didn't have the outcome that I wanted. So what I have started doing is every month, so at the end of every month, usually a few days before or on the first, I sit down and I make a list. And I write out, okay, what did I do this month that did not work? What was something that I did that was a failure? I write it down, and I make a list of my failures and then my things that I did that obviously proved to have a great response or that worked really well for my business. And I make a list of those two things. And so at the very beginning, like on the first or at the very end of the month, I do that. And I look at my business and I say, okay, so, I know that I did these things wrong. I failed at follow up, or I failed at reaching out this month, or I failed at sending out thank you cards, or adding new people to my Facebook, or networking, or whatever. And I never get hung up on those things. I'm like, okay, it didn't work. I can see it in a list. These are my failures. These are the things that I didn't do good, and these are the things that actually worked really well for my team, or these are the areas that I succeeded in. And I look at those, go over those, and I make a plan of what I'm going to do for that month. So I will write out new goals, more realistic. Okay, maybe my goal was too high last month. I need to shoot a little lower. Or, okay, if that's my goal, I don't want to lower my goal. I'm that type of person. I will not lower my goal. I'm going to bust my butt even harder to reach my goal. So if what I did didn't work last month, what do I need to do this month differently to reach that goal? So I encourage you, don't lower your goals, increase your activity to reach those goals. I said that in another video, or it may have just been to my team, I don't remember. But so increase your activity. If you had a goal to go silver and you didn't, increase your activity to go silver. This month, my goal is always to go silver every month. This month I did not go silver, and that is super disappointing to me. Of course, that is super disappointing to me, but it's not for lack of reaching out. I did get 4 brand new customers this month, which is huge. I've literally never had that many new customers since I started. So I'm definitely continuing to reach out. I'm definitely doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know that people are going to start jumping on board to become ambassadors too, and not just preferred customers. And I know the first time I had a big influx of customers, over half of them rolled over into ambassadors, and a few of them were just preferred customers for months, which is also great. Great for PV, and great for obviously my checks on the 15th. So anyway, I want you guys to look at your businesses and write it out. Write out, okay, I've been terrible this month at, this, and this. And I've been really great at this, and this. And then look at that, gauge where you want to be for that month, set your goal out, write it out on paper, and say, okay, write out a plan. This is exactly what I need to do for this month to be successful. I believe that, doing these 3 things will help me, or 5 things or whatever, 10 things, these are going to help me to be at this goal. And get it out on paper. If you have to write out like a little board or write it out on paper, this is my goal, this is what I need to do to reach it, write that out, hang it on your fridge, hang it on your mirror, put it somewhere, make a graphic and put it as your background on your phone, and do those things every single day. Every single start of the month, I was just telling Kelly this the other day, on the first of every single month now, I feel so encouraged. It's like, how every time a new year rolls around, everyone gets so excited. Oh, it's a fresh start, blah, blah, blah. They're all hopeful for the new year. For me, every single month is like that. Every single first of the month, I'm like, okay, my slate is wiped clean. I no longer have to think about this past month or what didn't work, or, whatever my failures, or maybe I did something to embarrass myself, or I got super, like one time I copied and pasted a message to someone with someone else's name in it. That's what I'm talking about, embarrassing. I wanted to die. Anyway, so, that type of thing, whatever has happened in the previous month, it doesn't matter anymore. It's the first of the month. You're starting over. If you contacted 250 people and not a single one of them responded to you, it's okay. That's in the past month. Don't think about it. Don't focus on it. You're starting a brand new month. What are you going to do differently? Maybe wording your messages differently. Maybe reaching out differently. Maybe face-to-face contact with people, and rubbing elbows with people is going to be your goal. Anyway, whatever it is that didn't work for you last month, purpose to do something different this month. And I promise you guys, this is so encouraging to me every single month. On the first of every single month, even like the last 2 or 3 days of the month, I get super excited. Like, okay, the first of the month is coming. What am I going to do differently? I'm constantly brainstorming. How can I grow? What are different things that I can do this month to be better than who I was last month? So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. You will find joy in every new month. You will find encouragement in that, and you will grow. And I promise you guys, it will, looking at your goals written out that way, it honestly is 100 times more encouraging, and it gives you that little fire that you need every single month to keep going. And so I just want to encourage you guys to do that. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you need help brainstorming, or you only can think of all the bad things you've done. I can help you think of some good things. We can go over IPAs and, other things that you can do to help out your business, and what you did right, and we'll help you guys get on the right track for September. I'm super excited about this new month, as always, now. But I'm super excited because it is back to school season. Everyone has already blown their school shopping money. They're starting to get back into routines. They're starting to, their kids they're not going on trips. They're not spending money, going different places all the time. So I really feel like our team is going to start to boom again. I feel like momentum is starting to pick up, especially in my business personally. I feel like last night I got a message from someone that I had she's never even liked one of my personal posts before, I don't think. So and she asked me what my plexus stuff is. So I was telling Kelly, there is life out there. I didn't think there was, but there is life out there. So I believe that you guys are going to start seeing a lot more of that as well. Keep it up. Continue posting. If you're not posting consistently, people aren't going to want to come to you. They don't know if you're serious. They don't know if you're consistent. They don't know if they can trust you with their health to help them. So I just want to encourage you guys in that. Continue reaching out. Continue growing yourselves. And reach out to me if you guys need help making a plan or setting appropriate goals. I'm maybe not so good at setting goals that are reachable, because I'm good at that for other people. I'm not good at that for myself. I'm good at setting super high goals for myself because I have super high expectations of myself. That's how I've always been. And that can be discouraging at times, but I'm learning how to make appropriate goals for myself, and know that, signing up 47 people this month by myself is probably not going to happen. So anyway, if you guys need help with anything at all, please let me know. I'm here to help you, and I want you guys to be encouraged. It is almost the beginning of the month. Fall is such an amazing, it's honestly one of my favorite seasons. Me and my husband both love fall. And there's just something about it. It's just amazing. It's an amazing time. There's so many fun like bonfires and stuff you can do to mingle with people as well. So continue reaching out and doing what you guys are doing. Love you guys, and I hope this is encouraging to you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.